Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears. Last time, we made our way all the way up here through the crags, and I said that I was going to try and get out of my gear to learn, that's the wrong button. I was going to get out of my gear and try and learn the next death blow, which I believe was Hoten? Yes. Well, I actually can't do that, even if I wanted to. I just pressed R2 and L2. You can't leave your gear while you're in this area. So, kind of hooped on that one. Guess we can't do that. That's not really a big deal because we're going to be in our gear anyway, and I wouldn't be using the next death blow to begin with, but it was worth thinking about. I kind of wanted it for a long time in the future for an upcoming sequence because I won't have another chance to learn it, but since I don't have a chance to learn it now, I guess I'm shit out of luck anyway. Well, yeah, apparently our plans are not exactly going the way we wanted them to. Yeah. And of course, who else could we possibly meet here but Elly and her ragtag group of strange people? Yeah, I went over these guys, what was it, last time before, whenever we were introduced to them. They're all pretty much stereotypes of some kind of anime trope or another. Yeah, same guy as last time. Time for a rematch. Let me guess, they're not much stronger than they were last time. Okay. Sorry about this, but we're taking on this guy on our own. They're not very good at following orders, are they? Anyway, last time I was talking about one of the enemies in the upcoming, well, I'll just tell you now, it's a boss gauntlet that uses beam attacks. These are the ones that use beam attacks. Now, there's two ways you can go about this. You could equip the beam armor, obviously, or in my case, I've gone straight for evade because they're more than just this fight. Now, one thing of note is either you can go and do a single target attack against one of them and then a single attack against the other, and then try and take them down, lower their HP so they spend less time by themselves, because when they're by themselves, as we'll see shortly, they tend to use powerful beam attacks pretty much every time. Eventually, long animations, yeah, and it does a decent amount of damage. However, our speed's pretty good at this point, and sometimes we can avoid that extra hit. Damn. I was close. Sometimes you can avoid the extra hit. It really doesn't make a whole lot of difference how you go about this. Sometimes you can even dodge the beam attacks. I've gotten through this fight with 2800 HP, 2400 HP. It's not a big deal, so I really wouldn't worry about it too much. Anyway, we get a level up, which is nice. And we get a little bit of money. Those guys can drop extra AR plus 2s if you're interested, as can two of these guys. But I really wouldn't worry about it too much. Now, who was it? I think the Claw Knight has the least amount of HP. So I'm going to go after him first. A lot of people recommend you go after the one in the foreground, the Aegis Knight first, because he can lower your defense. But I want to get rid of the, see, he can weaken your armor defense down. I want to get rid of at least one of the enemies before they start hitting me now that I have defense down. I'm also going to use Inner Healing to restore my status, and the other two have, I think, 700 HP a pop, so they'll be just a little bit too strong to survive a fierce attack, and... Ow! That hurt! Just a little bit too strong to survive a fierce attack and a death blow. So unfortunately, yeah, see, much less damage this time around. Yeah, see, they do next to nothing as far as damage goes, as long as you have all of their defense kind of taken care of there. Ow. That one still does a little bit of damage anyway, but still. Does a lot more with your defense down. I think the Aegis Knight is the only one who can use defense down, but I could be wrong. Yeah, unfortunately, they just survive, so... Can I get another turn in, please? That'd be nice. Probably should have taken out the Sword Knight first, over the Claw Knight, because the Sword Knight does a lot of damage. Ow. Good thing for guarding. Still have my headphones turned up from when I was listening to music. Let's turn that down. There we go. Much better. Yeah, I'm a little low on HP, but I should be still... I think I'll still be alright for the upcoming sequence. There we go. There we go. Now, 2 of those guys can drop AR +2s as well, but I don't really care for those anyway because I have response circuits, so it doesn't really matter to me. But if you're interested in farming those drops, I guess you could. Way wrong? Oh, yeah? Probably not a good idea to do more of that stuff. From what we've heard, it's probably not all that good for you to begin with. It's basically a stim pack, though way better. And we get flashback and Doom-style camera angles, first person and all that. It's just the drive. Elly, why are you running away from drive? Readjust your balance and make you feel good. It's a drug. Yeah, that's great. She doesn't want to use it. Someone's trying to make her use it. And we get this strange sequence over and over and over again. Her father is apparently top brass. So I guess he's in the military? Because I believe she's in the military. No records on mental enhancement drugs use up until now. Oh, so there's just a type of people who can't handle it. She lapsed into delirium and lost self-control. Apparently everyone has it, but the way she's done it is different? Eric is her father, by the way. Just so you know, so you have an idea of who they're talking about here. Dialogue's going automatically. I don't control it, so if it's going too fast, pause. So what exactly happened to Elly that she's so afraid of this drive? Whoa. Did she do that? The hell? Apparently Vance, the pretty boy, is already messed up. And how are you going to do this? Did she just take one of the drive thingies? I don't even know if it's like a pill or a shot or what it is. However, another example of well-used portrait change. Yes, she definitely took that drive. However she managed to do it, I don't know. And apparently the comm system now has an LED display that shows what her face looks like. Bart isn't the one who told you about it. Bart's the one who said it was in her room. Satan told you about it, I believe, or Sigurd, one of the two. Nothing to do with you. That doesn't sound like you. I have a feeling that's a personality change. Probably caused by the personality-changing drug. And what in the hell is this? They didn't do any damage. Well, this is kind of a tutorial of what this is. These are Aerods. Aerods. And of course, Animum Ether Response Offensive Drones. Yes, they have drones in this game. Awesome and scary as all hell at the same time, because Aerods is actually pretty powerful. And apparently there are only a few people who can use them. Should only be from people from the Elements class. Side effect of the drive. Only draw on potential that already exists. It doesn't make you any more powerful, it just kind of reduces your inhibitions and allows you to go basically all out. So apparently she's much more powerful than they thought. That one is for tutorial purposes, there's no damage. And I haven't had a chance to go yet, so unfortunately now I'm going to do Booster. I would have liked to have done it before. And we're just going to alternate between Fierce Attacks and our Triangle Square Repu Death Blow there. There's going to be a lot of dialogue throughout this fight as well. Divine Providence. The Able. Now, this again goes back to the idea of Cain and Abel. You know, one of them was supposed to have killed the other one. I don't remember who off the top of my head, and I did look this up ahead of time, so yeah. Abel apparently is the higher ones in this case, and the lambs, of course, are the earth-dwelling people on the surface. Must be eliminated. Well, I'm sorry, I just can't take you very seriously right now, Elly. Every time you attack me, I see hearts. Every time Fei attacks, I see damage. When you attack, take a look next time she attacks. There are literally hearts that disappear as she's attacking. They're not being controlled, they're being changed. There is no other. Well, that's true. She definitely did that. No, the real you would also introduce herself by pointing a gun at Fei and threatening to kill him. Yeah, Fei, you really seem to... You think you know her a lot more than you do, buddy. You know nothing. Now take a look. Ah, oh, there's a few hearts there. There's more when they pop out and they're not imposed on top of the gear. They're just on top of the ground or something like that. Let's keep going here. There's not as much to this fight as I remember there being. Yeah, she's really not all that difficult to fight. Well, that's kind of dark. Anyway, you may notice we're running low on fuel there. We got about 500 left. Yeah, 540. We're pretty close to ending her. In fact, it's either this one or the next Fierce Attack. Well, that'll be the next Fierce Attack then. Yeah, look at all those hearts. There's a big combo. Good thing I blocked that. That'll probably save me a little bit there. But yeah, like I said, this battle is very close to being over anyway. There we go. Now, I don't know why, even though you only get this, I don't think you can get this if you lose. I don't think it's a matter of rounds. I think it's a matter of damage. This is the only time you get this animation and this part of the story progressing, yet Fei is the one who takes a knee. I will kill you painlessly. Well, isn't that nice? What's going on here? Oh, her real personality is starting to surface, it seems, or her other personality. I shouldn't call it her real personality. Well, aren't you bright? And the way he does is a double leg takedown. Yeah, not very well animated, but it's basically a double leg takedown. And now she's squirming. This is kind of, I don't know, it looks a little bit rapey, even though they're machines, of course, but just because of how she's squirming around more than anything else. She seems to be at war with herself. They seem to be a little bit, but not completely. Fei, you seem to be, you know, looking forward a little bit. You're hoping this is happening more than, you know, reading the situation. It does look to be the case, but there could be many other reasons for that. Now it looks like the case. His line should have come after that. There's a lot of voice acting in this scene. Mainly, all of them are screams from Elly. Kind of an odd choice. The fact that the use of voice acting for these purposes is so uncommon in this game just makes it kind of odd when they do tend to use it, just because it seems out of place. If they had used it more often, it would have made more sense, or if they'd not used it at all, it also would have made more sense. It's just kind of different. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, it's just kind of off-putting. And so we had a boss fight. There's no experience for that last fight, by the way. There are some fights where you don't see the experience screen, where you actually get experience and money. This is not one of them. No other choice, huh? What is your mission, by the way? And why did you use that drive? Then why did you? No choice. You had to protect your allies. You do realize that Fei was only defending himself and wasn't going for the kill on any of them, right? Yes, technically in battle he goes for the kill and he defeats them, but it's not like he was punching the crap out of them while they're stuck on the ground, unable to defend themselves. Problems are so similar. They do have kind of similar issues, don't they? They both have pasts that they're either running from or, you know, trying, you know, that they can't technically remember all of, and they have a lot of other kind of emotional problems that they need to deal with. That's why I named one of those episodes a while back, probably I think when we first met Elly, in fact, that these characters have a lot of problems, a lot of mental problems, emotional problems. We also have a lot of physical problems, but that's just part of being an RPG. Well, yeah. Sorry. Looks like they're both sorry. Well, I know about that. So, even with all of this being brought to light, she's still gonna stay in the military. Well, what the hell, game? Gotta love how they put friends in quotations, since obviously he's trying to get her to be one of his friends as well. Look doesn't suit you at all. Anyway, I've got to go beat up some of your comrades now. Later. I like that theme. Gotta hurry. Well, it's very important that you come over here. Same items before. Yeah, you definitely want to come back here, and you do want to heal, and you do want to save. That would be a very, very good idea. Anyway, that's pretty much all the time I have for this one, so yeah, I'll see you guys next time.